Welcome back. It's time for us to do Act 2 of Ancient Colors here. And we need to try and find some mechanical parts in the village. Where exactly?
Would you be willing to participate in an interview?
An interview? Oh my, I've never seen you before, traveller. Would you like to try some miHoYo Village's specialities? Local specialities? That's right, let me introduce you. Here we use ingredients sourced nearby to make delicious dishes that match our tastes. I might be tooting my own horn here, but our specialities are well known amongst niche gourmets. The steamed bird even included trying miHoYo Village cuisine in their 100 heroic challenges to try this year feature. We are number 20 on the list. Also, I've recently come up with a new dish. Want to try it out? Routine takes out a dish with a blurry silhouette. The stimulating scent makes your eyes swell up. Oh, that's not good. This doesn't look edible. You don't think so anyway. Sure. Hit me with it. Contrary to its appearance, the dish is actually most refreshing. After a single bite, the pungent flavors also become surprisingly amiable. There's lots of things you can't know till you try. My food was pretty good, huh? I could tell from your expression. Well, isn't that lovely? But that's not the parts we're after. So maybe Serene then. Ah, you finally looked over. Hello there, tall stranger, and Paimon's Paimon and he's Twitika. Alright, I got it. Mr. Twitika, Miss Paimon. Welcome to miHoYo Village. Miss. Ah, sorry. So sorry. I'm just used to being considerate to the people in the village. Miss Paimon also looked like she could use some care, so I just called it that without thinking. Paimon probably could use some more care indeed. Hey, Paimon cares for you all the time, you know. Still, what's your name? I'm Serene. Just call me Serene. I heard you were trying to collect components. Did something happen? You explained everything that happened before to Serene. I didn't think something like that would occur. This must be reported to Monsieur Nouvelette immediately. Thank you, Mr. Twitika and Miss Paimon. If it weren't for you, something worse would have definitely followed. But Seymour still broke down. So that's why you were collecting components, yes? Yeah, though we're not really sure how to fix him right now. We're thinking that after getting the components, we could go somewhere like the Fontaine Research Institute and find someone to help us. We can actually get there at this point? If that's the case, then please take this. Huh? Are these components? Are you just giving them to us? Thank you. I should be the one thanking you. Thank you for taking care of Mamere. Oh, it's no problem at all. That child's always alone and never tells me about anything. So seeing her joyously talking to someone, and that someone being an outsider human friend as well, makes me happy. Though, if I had more components, maybe that could solve the problem immediately, right? It's as I expected. It will take more hard work on my part to better assist everyone. Come on, you've already helped us. Anyway, we'll be taking these components. Thanks a lot, Serene. Right, where can we find more components, by the way? Let me think. You can check the areas around the village. If you're lucky, you might be able to pick up some scattered components. But this method alone isn't that efficient. So why don't you ask the villagers if they need help with anything? I'm sure they'll give you components in exchange for that help. Right, so collect strange parts 1 of 4. My thought process at the moment, though, is very much that we need to do the quests around here. It did say help them out, so if we help them out, I'm assuming we'll get some strange parts. Itadalga slurry, the crushed innards of Lumidoil, and a little... Wait, how much is a little exactly? Hey, are you making some soup? Ooh, smells really weird. How rude is that? Just wander up to someone who's cooking and go like, ugh, it smells weird. Paimon. Smells weird. That can't be. I followed the formula Carabosse it gave me exactly. So it should smell normal. And if you calm down a bit, you can smell the fragrance of sweet flowers. Hey, that's not right either. Anyway, what are you doing? Do you, need help? It's a potion. I'm formulating a potion, one that'll help lots of people. So you're a potioneer, then? Not yet. I'm just an assistant to a master potioneer. Her name is Carabosse. And I, Verenada, still have much to learn from her. Well, an assistant to a great doctor must be a great assistant, right? Wait, no, not at all. There are so many things I still don't know. I'm just working as hard as I can to help her make potions. Also, I've told you my name, but I don't know yours yet. How rude, Paimon. Just, come on now. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Twitika. Paimon, what a nice name. Reminds me of a noisy white jellyfish. Okay, Twitika, that's a slightly strange name. And it gleams like gold, but it's very friendly. Twitika is very friendly. Okay, pleased to meet you. And, well, you just asked if I need help. I do. But I don't know if you'd be willing to help. Ask away. That's what we're here for. Exactly. If you need help, you should just say so. I'd like you to try my new potions. Nope, we're out. Sorry, I don't need to finish this quest. Goodbye. I know potions smell and taste bad, but they can help lots of people and cure many illnesses. They're very useful things. They are. But we can't get sick, and we don't like drinking strange things. Over time, people stop helping me taste my potions, and that's been a big problem for me. And you're the one who said the stuff is weird. It isn't dangerous, is it? Paimon, you're the one who came and been like, ugh, the smell! So, it's fine. We don't get poisoned by them. So you shouldn't either. Well, at least in theory, anyway. There are a total of 3 potions that need testing. One will help people fight better, the other will keep people feeling warm, and the last one, that one keeping warm, that'll help the people in Belobog. I'm not sure how to put this, but Carabosse says that it can help people understand the truth. Ooh, okay. That's what she said anyway. Not sure what it means. That does sound dangerous. Does it? No, it's not dangerous. Anyway, would you like to help? If you would, I'll take you to the test site now. Go on then. Just don't go drinking yourself into danger. A while later, you arrive at the beach. Do I? Oh, apparently I do. Thank you. Let's try the first type then. Don't drink too much of it, Twitika. Just spit it out if something feels off, okay? Don't worry, Paimon. I'll be fine. Paimon's just worried, you know. I'm ready. Pass me the potion. This one's called the Super Duper Potion. And it'll make you super strong. Well, in theory at least. You take the potion from Verenata and drink it in one go. It has a pungent odor that's hard to bear. But it is sweet and sticky. It isn't hard to swallow. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. At her direction, you then wait until some breacher premises become active. Do I? Oh, apparently I do. Okay.
Let's light it up!
Too busy fighting to read the stuff at the bottom, unfortunately.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up!
Right, there we go.
Everybody stand!
That's what I was after.
Power that ended height! Midnight, fantastic!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Hey, get over here. Was that it? That was it. Where are you? There you are. How'd it go? Oh, I need to change the quest. That one. Hey, this isn't pumpkin soup. Ah, but there you can see I'm right. We can get ourselves a strange part from this quest. Lovely. Lovely. That's what we're after. Bet. So did you defeat those creatures so easily because of the super duper potion? We'll be honest with her. I didn't feel much, but it was pretty sweet. But it smelled terrible. You didn't have to drink it. Huh, is that so? Did I get something wrong? Don't be so down. At least it wasn't poisonous. That's something. We could take that as a win, right? Alright then, let's bring the super duper potion testing to a close first. Next, let's test this Coasty Toasty potion. Did you come up with these names yourself? I like them. No, I'm no good at making up names, so I just let others help me come up with much better ones. Aw. Well, don't say that. Really, and for something like potions, the name should let you know what it does right away, right? I never heard that before. You're right. That's what a master potioneer should be like. Anyway, are you ready to test this potion, Twitika? Sure. Let's get it started. Let's go. Oh boy, this one smells like a disaster too. You don't have to drink it. Theoretically, this Coasty Toasty potion will spare you from the effects of cold and keep you warm. Yeah. Probably. You take the potion from Berenata. It smells like dusty, musty old leather. Ooh. You hesitate for a moment before drinking it all in one gulp. It's not a bad tasting drink, being spicy with hints of cinnamon and ginger. Oh, quite nice. It reminds you of a crackling fireplace on a rainy day. Makes you feel warm in that sense. That's interesting. Okay. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Afterwards, you rest for a while at her instruction. Oh, I am on fire. Don't know why I did that to that one. It is going to be immune.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Get over here. There we go. That was fairly simple. Are you alright, Twitka? Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't know that medicine would attract strange things like that. Don't worry about it. Pyro slimes are weak. Wait, no. It's just that you're too strong. How am I too strong? Wait, did you just say pyro slimes? Oh, that's right. We actually only saw a bunch of huge crabs. Huh. So we saw something different. But the burning sensation was very real. I could even feel the heat waves coming from them. I see. Hallucinogenic effects. Alright, I've written it down. Well, at least it wasn't completely ineffective, but... regardless, it's great that you're alright. It's just that... Sorry, the potion didn't work again. It's fine. Anyway, even though it smells terrible, it's at least half successful. See, Twitika was totally fine after drinking it. True. I've already bothered you so much already. There's one final potion that needs testing. Are you still okay with that? As long as it's not poisonous. Let's do it. No, we'll only find out if it's poisonous when we test it. Yes, thank you so much. Well, next up is the True Sight potion. Wait just a minute. First one was the Super Duper potion, the next one was the Coasty Toasty potion, and this one's called the True Sight potion. Which means it can let people see the truth. What's wrong with that? It's nothing. Hyman just thinks that this one's name is completely different compared to the others. It's like a 360-degree turn. You mean 180 degrees, right? Huh? Paimon doesn't have that many fingers. You know what Paimon meant anyway. That's because the Master Potioneer named the first two for me, and I named this one. I'm no good at names though, so it's definitely not as good as the name she came up with. Really? Paimon thought it was the other way around. Either way, have some more confidence. In fact, that's a proper name for a potion. Thanks. Anyway, this potion's different from the previous two, so it might be very dangerous. So please come to my workshop. If we're in the sea, the environment should help moderate the potion's effects, and my workshop has tools to deal with the dangers, so... Wow, this one sounds like a real doozy. Let's begin, then. Alright, follow me. Alright then, follow you. It's only down there. What is going on over there? I have no idea. Right, let's get too shallow. There we go. Under the sea. So we need down. Oh. Very well. Yeah, this is my workshop where I conduct my experiments. Okay, now for the next experiment. I'll be testing this True Sight potion. Are you ready? I'm ready. Oh, please be careful. You take the potion from Verenata, and the rank odour of masses of dead seagrass left to rot under the tropical sun assaults your nostrils, causing you to gag involuntarily. You hesitate for a moment, and then drain it in a single gulp. The taste of the potion itself isn't nearly so awful, and in fact it really lacks any kind of distinct taste. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Afterwards, you rest for a while at her instruction. Absolutely nothing changes during that time. But not long after. Oh? Is that a ship? A submarine? What have we got there? It's like nothing has changed. Phew. Paimon can stop worrying now. Yes, but Twitika, you looked like you were stunned for a moment. What's wrong? Did you see something? I saw half of a semi-transparent boat? Really fascinating, but can you provide more of a detailed description? It looked like it had been cut in half by something huge. White triple dot? Sorry, I must have drifted off for a second there, but I've already written it all down. Thank you very much. There's something more there. Thanks to you both. I've collected a great many awesome notes this time. I'll definitely be able to use them for the next batch of potions. I've heard something very familiar. Yes, but there's still so much to observe to see if others can see the same phenomena. Does that mean that you still need to find other people to help you test your potions? Yes, that's correct, because, I must have 2 or more reliable witnesses who see the same thing in order to prove that the potion really can allow people to see the truth, right? Yeah, otherwise it could just be a random hallucination. The truth will not be limited or constrained by the eyes and perspectives of the viewer, and won't be distorted by what is in their heart. It objectively exists there, and it just is. Like gods that live for thousands of years. No. Like the white sand, like the bones of sea stars, like the waves that crash and pound. Those are truth. But the master potioneer has also said that truth can also be created through dreams and memories. I don't quite get it, but it seems like a contradiction to me. But I'm trying my best to understand. Wow, the topic goes so deep so quickly. Then let's not talk about such things for now. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for your help. Please take these. Also be sure to come back again next time I make a new potion. Okay, so we've done that one and we got another strange part there. That's good for me. Let's go down here for a moment. See what we can get while we're here. Hello, mate. Thank you for that. Bosh. Oh, I missed it. Bosh. There we go, that's what I was after. Okay, so now the question is, where can I get another quest to get another strange part? Is there anything in here?
Yeah.
I don't see an exclamation anywhere.
No time to lose.
Well, give me a moment to go venture around. We'll be back in a second when I find the next quest. Well, it looks like I found my next one. It's here over at the lonely place with Ahes. Wrong button. I just like to jump occasionally. You know. Hello, I'm Ahes. It's a pleasure to meet a new friend. Hi Ahes. Paimon's Paimon. Hello there, I'm Twitika. Verenata told me that you found that ship too. Is it true, is it? Well, there are a lot of ships in the ocean, but... Oh, that ship, yes. Yes, that one. Yeah, that one. Paimon thought you were talking about a different one. Paimon, you don't have a clue what's going on right now, do you? Then which ship were you thinking about? Well, the one you mentioned? The one that seemed like it was cut in half. Sorry, forgive me. I must have confused you. The ship I mentioned is the Sponsian, a white ironclad ship that sails through dreams, and the explorer of whirlpools and the abyss. It's the flagship of Admiral Basil Elton. Oh my. Captain Basil left a faded shipwreck and a tattered logbook in these waters. I come here every day to pick up and read everything with writing on them. So you consider me a Sponsian archaeologist. I know everything about her. Well, not everything, but I know at least half of her. Oh, you must really love this ship, huh? Just can't stop talking about her once you start. I like people who are enthusiastic about things like this. Just let them talk, let them discuss things, it's great, it's fun. But since even you only know half, she must have been a huge then. Okay. Well, she isn't that huge, because Captain Basil only left half of its hull behind. So that's what you meant by that ship. Yeah, I knew you would understand. Farinata told me. She said that you saw her in an illusion. The Sponsian, she who sails forward eternally. She who's returned from the paradise of Cathuria. Her front half, to be precise. Indeed, her front half. The unsinkable front half. I knew she was still discovering new waters. Still fighting desperately against the reefs, the whirlpools, and the dark fleets. Still, she... Oh, calm down. Still haven't told us what you need help with. Let them just tell us about this ship. We'll learn in time, Paimon. Come on. Huh? Help? Oh, I don't plan on asking for help. Not really. But since you've seen the Sponsian Twitter, well, I'm looking for it. So why don't you come along? Your enthusiasm's making it hard to say no. And you mentioned a shipwreck. Where there's a wreck, there's a treasure. So yeah, we can join you. Let's go meet this lady of the sea. Yes, that's the spirit. Let's set sail. Very interesting conversation there. So, where are we going? Up there. Oh, 600 meters. That's quite far, actually. Over there. Right, so we want to go here. There we go. Let's see if there's any... You there. Could I borrow your skill? It would be quite lovely, thank you. That's a new one on me. Okay, what we got there? A pulsing sonar wave that has detection-based capabilities. Holding it down will allow you to aim while continuously releasing sound waves. Huh. Let's have a little play with that then. Huh. It's kind of cool. See about taking this guy out here. Huh. Fair enough. Meshing gear. Ooh, a chest. Let's take advantage of those barrels around. No, do I only have a certain amount of charge on that? Ooh, more. Looks like they're doing similar then. Back off, mate. Watch. Oh, I'm dead. Didn't realise. Gotta keep an eye on these guys. Gotta listen out for their sounds, really, to be fully aware of everything going on there. There we go. Whoa, hello! Wow. 3 chests for that. Wow. Let's get you back up there. Right, anyway. What were we doing? Oh, there's a piece of hull here. Boom. Okay, so... Ooh. I think we'll have that. So, what are we looking for? Go to the place I has mentioned. Isn't that just here? This is the place. We've arrived. Please wait just a moment. Allow me to tune the conch a bit. tune a conch. Is that a part of the grilling process? Oh, come on. All you know is eat, eat, eat. Well, you know her quite well already. This is a military conch for communication. A military conch? Yes, it's an old military conch. Ancient sailors used conchs as a tool to communicate with each other. It must be a relic left behind from when the Navy still existed. I found it in a sunken wreck. When I tuned the conch here last time, I heard her response. Since you've seen her, I think you should be able to hear her response too. But you'll have to wait a moment, you know. I have to tune the conch before I can send out the proper signal. So you were saying that she will appear when you send the signal? Pretty cool, isn't it? She's just like a whale. You sing and she responds. I've heard the sound with my own ears, it's true. Anyway, please wait while I tune this conch to align with the vibration of the waves. Don't go running too far away now. Ahaz deftly works the conch in her hand. Okay, that's it. I've learned a lot from these ancient seafarer manuals. Now allow me to give you a little primer. There are 3 different kinds of short signals that I usually use. Long, low note, short, low note, long, low note. Yes, this one should mean, well, my guess is that it probably means ready and waiting. Long, low note, long, low note. We get the idea. This one means, not actually sure, but the response I received last time was something like that, so it's definitely useful for something. Short, low note, etc, etc, etc. That's... Whew, yeah. This is a long one for sure. This is a signal that has the highest likelihood of receiving a response. And as for its meaning, according to the manual at least, it means I have a message to send. So what should we do to figure out the signal that we receive in response? Let's try the signals one at a time. Can't we use some sort of time-saving method? Or something a bit smarter, like deduction or something? Yes. By doing one at a time and deducing what they mean and what the responses mean. You try it, Paimon. If Paimon was to start using deductive reasoning, then why don't we make a chart and find the signal with the highest response rate? That should be the signal we're looking for. Though we are in Fontaine and most ships are required to respond to signals by law. The ship we're looking for isn't normal in any sense of the word, you know? So we can't expect it to consistently respond to the same signals. In other words, the fundamental requirements for deductive reasoning to work simply don't apply here. Too many things are random, and we lack any evidence to work off of. And then let's just try them one at a time. Yeah! Yeah, maybe we should do that. So which one should we start with? Let's start with the long one. Activate it. Wait, do I have to actually do it? Oh god. Challenge failed. I can't remember what it is. Still remember the signal. Short. Oh god. I'm going to get my phone and take a picture of that so I get it right. Simple as that. Right, so here we go. Alright, got it. Okay. So it's gonna take a while. So we have short, long, low. Was that long, low? Apparently short. Long, low. Short. Long, low. Short. It's just alternating. Just realized. It's not as hard as I thought. There we go. Did you hear it? Huh? What? Shh, the signal! Wait. It's her. She's over there. In the distance. There it is. I saw it. What? Paimon can't see anything. Yes, I knew you'd be able to see it too. Quick, after her. Let's catch up. Catch what? The ship? Have you two grown sails and sprouted oars or something? Have you been paying attention to anything going on, Paimon? Like, at all? At any point? Dear oh dear, Paimon. Dear oh dear. Like, there it is, but it's vanishing! She disappeared. Yes. There it is again. Follow the phantom sail. So, where have you gone now? Oh, just down there, okay. Strange. Why won't she show herself? You know, even though Paimon can't see the ship, so far she's still been following you two around on this wild goose chase. But since it disappeared here, perhaps it's a hint to tell us to find something? For all you know, there might be a lost treasure here. Little jellyfish Paimon sure is greedy. But what we're looking for isn't treasure at all. Yes, we have to give it a name. Isn't it closer to proof? Don't despair, Paimon. There might be treasure too. Yeah, that's just what Paimon thinks. Perhaps, but we're not here to find sunken treasure this time. What we want is proof that the Sponsian passed this way. The little clap is adorable. Navigation logs, wreckage from the boat itself, or nautical tools. Anyway, we should be able to find something related to her. We can use the conch to send out sounds and analyze the returning sound waves to determine the ship's approximate location. So, what are we doing now? We just randomly hit it like boom. I'm trying to shoot it. Investigate the area of interest. Oh. I have to activate. Silly me. Silly me. Busted wooden planks, oars, and the wreck of a small boat. There's nothing worth looking at here. It's a lifeboat, so even the lifeboats were destroyed. Oh, look over there. What's that between the boards? Looks like a scrap of paper. Is it the log? Should we take it out and have a look? Day 23 of following the great beast, Elinas. Yep. We have to stop it, or at least immobilize it before further damage is done to Fontainian waters. Day 25 of following the great beast, Elinas. It's been a long time since we last docked to report, but when we get close to shore this time, only ruins welcomed us. The creature had visited this place. We gathered the remaining supplies, but we're not sure how long they'll last. Day 35 of following the great beast, Elinas. We found its tracks and followed the trail of blood it left behind. Pursuing at full speed, attracted many bloodthirsty creatures. Ship badly damaged power system. Can only go wherever the winds and currents take us. Closer to the enemy. Fontaine expects that everyone will do their duty. They came here to fight against monsters from the abyss. Yes, I have heard of legends regarding them before, but does that mean that the Sponsian has already... This isn't enough proof. Let's go to the next location. Very well. Let's activate you again then. Wait! It's a box and a bucket. Maybe we should open them up and take a look. There just might be. Rocks. They are rocks. Yeah, really valuable rocks. Silly Paimon. They're ballast. Ballast used to stabilize the weight of the battleship. Then Paimon guesses there's no such thing as a valuable ballast then. But since we found so much ballast dumped in a single location, perhaps the ship had to execute an emergency maneuver to increase buoyancy. In other words, she must have been forced to take extreme measures to evade danger, despite being the flagship of the ironclad armada. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's use the conch again. Can you... Up there. Yes. What happened here? It's a complete mess. There isn't even a complete wreck. It's mostly just fragments. Signs point to her still being further up ahead. But she must have suffered irreparable damage. So why would she still forge onward in such poor condition? Unless... I think we'll find out why soon. So many tiny pieces everywhere. Like she was bitten in half by a giant sea monster. Probably was. Which is to say, the Sponsian suffered heavy damage and the damage was related to the Abyss expedition, and she continued to sail on. In that case, Let's use the conch to send out another signal. Maybe we'll hear her response from up ahead. Oh, right. The signals you want to send here are long, short, long. Okay. Okay, that's lots of notes. You think I'm going to remember all this? Yeah, this one is super lengthy, but these two signals should all get you a response. Let's start with the shortest one. What was the one? What, that one again? Forget the signal. Long, short, long. Alright, got it. Alright, we got you. Get away! Let's go to the location where the phantom stopped. Swing by these guys and grab them. Thank you. Get these guys relaxing. Where is this taking us? Elton Trench. Oh. Interesting. Is this the right way, though? I mean, there's a lot of pieces of the ship from the looks of it. Maybe it'll swing back round. Maybe. Maybe this will take us up towards Poisson. Maybe we've gone a bit too far, even though it still kind of makes sense to come this way, but if we're following the wreck, that is. Put these guys on the wall. A battle conch. Lovely fishies. I wonder where the fish did go. A fishy. Ew. Yes. Ew. Okay, back down then. Maybe it's just further down. I mean, there is a down. Still the Elton Trench. How big was this ship, though? Maybe it was the Armada, not the ship. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, like, because there was a shipwreck there. Is it actually just on the surface? I thought maybe that underground tunnel was going to be where we were going, but no.
Yeah.
But no. I'm going to get this chest while I'm here.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Eyes on me! Shadow Raven,
There we go. Lovely.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
Get a bit of a heal there. That was nice. Right, anyway. Oh, hello. Hilly Churl on the beach. He's just chilling. We'll try and avoid him. Don't see any reason to bother him. Just eating his oranges or whatever they were. Whoa, look. This wreckage must have once been the ship we were chasing earlier. Well, half of it anyway. She's all torn up. Hey, don't be so sad. We couldn't have expected things to turn out like this, right? I know, but oh, forget it. I'll go look around and see if there's anything worth investigating. Yeah, there might be some good stuff left. Come on, Twittiker. Let's have a look around as well. I wonder if that tunnel that we found previously is actually where we're meant to be going. Just because of its name. Navigation logs. Visibility 5, quiet sea with some fog, pair, anti-fog devices, and strengthen the lookout in 1930. Visibility 3, then visibility 6, visibility 3. So I just want to get towards the end because it's going to be there that we'll find out what's going on. So at 10 PM at night, visibility 4, terrible sea with sea monsters emerging in groups at 4 o'clock off left stern. The number can't be estimated. Clockwork calculated damage. Firing parameters impossible to estimate. Accelerating to draw closer to flagship Sponsian. Oh. In other words, the ship must have sunk during the struggle against the sea monster. Then this half was torn up by the waves and floated on the ocean currents before finally settling here. And if it was indeed destroyed by the monster, then the other half might still be inside its body. And it's invisible and we can't see it, that's what we're seeing. Wait, but wouldn't that mean that she really was bitten in half? What's that noise? More monsters, here they come again! Paimon, hide. But, okay. Monsters appeared. Garbled noises, apparently.
Let's light it up!
Alright, guys.
Teamwork is trick power that ended high midnight.
Seeing as there's more now. Where? Oh.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Are you coming at all? No? Okay. Let's get the strange item. Oh, leave her, sailors, leave her. Tomorrow you'll get your pay and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, sailors, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, so it's time for us to leave her. No grog allowed and rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, sailors, leave her. The sails all furled, our work is done, and it's time for us to leave her. As the dreamlike shanty dissolves into the ocean waves, a sorrowful voice comes from the strange pendant. But like a little sailor, I saw her. She had the scent of a sea monster on her. But she is a good child. Perhaps she will not get my flagship dirty. It's a shame I couldn't protect her well enough. She was a good boat. Okay. Twitka, you alright? You told Paimon to hide and then you went wild on those slimes. Then you picked up a handful of sand and started talking to yourself. Yeah, but the sand, Paimon... There's a chest over there. What happened to you just now? You scared Paimon half to death. Picked up this silver pendant. A pendant, but there's nothing in your hands but sand. Huh? It's also a really small conch. Wait, so you were talking to this imaginary pendant? It's just the contents of the logbook earlier confusing you, right? No, there's more going on here, Paimon. What's about the noise? What are you doing? Were you trying to haul the wreck off while I wasn't around? Isn't the wood from shipwrecks like these worth a lot? I don't know. Hey, is that really what you're planning? You naughty jellyfish. Even though it's in pieces, well, bits of it still can be collected as souvenirs. I'm afraid it's probably impossible to restore its original white ironclad appearance, but I can still explore her past experiences. Maybe. I heard Captain Basil's voice. What? It's nothing. Twitka's been acting strange ever since just now. Maybe some rest will do the trick. Don't say that, Paimon. I believe Twitka saw something we didn't. Well, at the very least, there's no harm in thinking this way. Just like how I believe Captain Basil has always been supporting me. I will find a way to gradually restore her logbook and nautical charts so that her adventures and stories can be marked accurately on our maps. That's what I want to do. Although, the meaning of some names may be lost and the location of some ports may be known to no one. That doesn't matter. We can just leave it to people who come after to rediscover them. Yes, thank you for helping me locate the Sponsian. Please accept this gift of mine. Okay, see you. Oh, was that the end of that? Oh. Kinda wanted to learn more about the Sponsian. But okay. Very well. We'll get that little thing behind you. And there's a chest there that's very, very nice. And there's a chest here where it's like, I don't want to hurt you, mate. You enjoy your fruit. I just want the chest. Mate, you enjoy your fruit. I just want your chest. Just want the chest. I just want the chest. Just want the chest. We'll leave you be. So what do you want me to do? Probably them. That's what I imagine. So I'll investigate that later. Mate! I'm not going to steal your fruit, alright? Mate. Really? Really, mate? Go enjoy your fruit. Go on. Anyway, so we need to find another quest now that I imagine is down here somewhere. So I'm going to go find it. Well, I've come to Serene here now to see if there's anybody who needs any help. There's much left to do today. Are there any Melusines around who might need help? One moment. Ah, yes. There's Canotila. I think she's been puzzling over a certain book. See, she's still in intense meditation over there, beneath the waterfall. What, that one there? She says she can't understand its contents, and neither can I, but perhaps an experienced adventurer like you might be able to help her. I'll give it a go. Alright, I do hope that Canotila can resolve this matter that so confuses her. Yeah, anybody down there? There's several waterfalls around, so... A book! There we go. Question marks? Hey, what are you doing under a waterfall? Are you gonna take a bath or something? If that's the case, we won't disturb you. What bath? I am pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you hadn't come thundering along and interrupted my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answers. Meditating? We're really sorry. Let's see, a human most strange and a rainbow balloon. You two must be from outside the village. Rainbow balloon. Right, Paimon's Paimon and he's Twitika. Wait a sec. Though you're right to say that we're not from here, what do you mean a rainbow balloon? Oh right, you might not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right, Twitika, what does Paimon look like to you? Emergency food, of course. Now that's just wrong. Interesting. But to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air, and a string seems to extend upward to somewhere above the sky itself. Ooh. Interesting. What the... Seriously? Celestia, maybe? Yes, and just what does Twitika look like to your eyes, Paimon? Of course, Paimon's golden-haired traveling companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. Oh. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard that we Melusines can see things that humans cannot see. But for some reason I see things differently, even when compared to other Melusines. I can always find things that have been hidden. I've read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides the future. Not that I know what that means. If that's the case, how did you know that we're outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. If you hadn't looked suspicion in my eye at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that Paimon didn't really get. On that note, we've been talking for ages, but we don't even know your name. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on different perceptions? Still, everyone calls me Canotila, and you may do as well. There we go. Well, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. I like them. Cool, like some interesting information here. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books. Do Melusines read too? I wasn't expecting there to be books here. Yes, an amazing scholar left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. Oh, all of what I just said I learned from those books. There's even a book there that I just can't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little of it. But lately, I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and try to find a way forward. A book that can't be understood. Aren't arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted in books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Paimon, no. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to have a look? This book is important to me, and I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand the book quite easy. I've solved a puzzle or two myself, I suppose. That's right. We're like super professionals at this. Come on, Garotila. Show us the way. That's a quest then. Right, where are we going? Down here. Okay. Alright. The very warm place. And we're here. If we dive down below this entrance, we'll find the place where the scholar once hid his books. It looks like an ordinary pond. What sort of entrance are you talking about? Ah, right. It is being hidden, after all, so you won't be able to see. Just watch them. Kanatila takes something out that looks like a key, tracing the air along some unseen trail. There is a soft chime, and the shallow pool before you suddenly becomes unfathomably deep. Well, here's the entrance now. Wow. Paimon couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either, but while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across those fissures, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they were only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found that indecipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain that if I figure it out, I'll know why I'm special in this way. There's nothing wrong with being special. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. I must find a way to understand that strange book. Let's go then. Dive, dive, dive. Ooh. Oh, I expected something grander on the way. Just a secret cave. Ooh. What's that about? So you can't understand it at all either, after all. Not a single word. Maybe there's some kind of cipher. Take a closer look. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede, and you arrive in a strange new place. What? Where am I? I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. And you see it too. What? You turn around to look at the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks like it did originally, as though nothing happened. What was that? So did you discover anything, Twitika? I think I saw the runes dissolving and then reconstructing themselves. That's weird. Did you just stare too intensely or something? Could have done. I knew you'd be able to see it too. Oh. Okay. Huh? Have you had the same experience, Kanotila? Is this what you meant by meditating? Yes, though I can't understand a single word in the book. I get a strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. It feels as though you've been transported to another world and then you can start to understand the book's contents. But as soon as you wake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then what have you seen before? Oh, wait just a moment. Ta-da! This is my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. That said, I wrote all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let Paimon see. Yep, this is really messy. Wow. But it says something about an Elinas or something like that. Ooh. It's all coming back to that, isn't it? Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tails of what comes before and after. As such, though, I can understand just a little bit. Still don't know what it is really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean that these locations might be clues? Locations, yes, the names of locations are written between important sections. Could it be trying to tell us what critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I've guessed as much in the past, but I've never left Elinas, so... In that case, why don't you stay here, Kanotila? We'll go investigate the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. And besides, it's related to Elinas, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Right, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. Alright, so find the pages. Where are we looking here? That's not the map. That's the map. Okay. So find the pages over here. Right, so let's get on up there. Why would it be up here, though? Of all places.
Want to taste of my hammer?
Nah, you're right. Probably tastes weird. What's a cave? There's a chest in here I might want.
I'm going in to ashes.
Unleash everything we got while we enjoy this music.
Who's next?
Oh, I was enjoying that game. That might be actually what I'm after. I was too busy doing stuff. Yep, we found the pages. Ah, well. Right, so the other one is over here. Okay. Oh, hello. This looks definitely related.
By royal decree. I always bounce back. Just watch me. Let's light it up. Teamwork is strict power that ended up.
As you wish.
I'm gonna protect the mysterious crystals. Trying to get through the barrier. Where's Lloyd? No, wait. Lloyd would destroy the barrier. We need the barrier. Keep Lloyd away from it. It would be too powerful. Wait. You leave it alone. Back off, mate.
Odds reveal dice.
Oh, lovely. I'm assuming inside this is going to be the page I need. Yep.
It's a miracle.
I got the primos. That's all I really care about from that chest. Oh, I did get other stuff. But the primos is what I'm after. Right, so let's go back then. Oh, look. Grabbing them. Ooh, what's that? Cool. Let's go to Soy for the page. Dive, dive, dive. We're back. These do look like missing pages from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? Right. And then we just need to concentrate and meditate on the book like before. The edges of the pages gradually blur after a spell of dizziness disappears. Heading back to page 1. That's familiar. Read countless volumes here. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born after from the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. It's somewhat rudimentary, but theoretically at least it bears a striking resemblance to a computational scheme I have formulated and termed World Formula. All the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be of use in my World Formula calculations. No matter how many times I derive it, the results remain the same, though this result is not expected. Unlike the world depicted in these ancient texts, there will be no more new civilizations born unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that sort of power, there might be a chance. Here I found the magical techniques left behind by the Golden Troop. They seem to be referred to by various names. I'll go with this one for now. Based on my interpretation, it appears to be known as the Seal of Chemical Marriage and consists of 2 parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information. Interestingly, I have encountered similar symbols in documents from the... Here we go. Narzissenkruz Institute archives? They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. Wow, this time even Paimon could start to understand. Seems like the confusion was all due to the pages that were missing before, huh? Awesome, let's put another page in now, shall we? Yes, let's do that. After you start meditating again, you once more attempt to understand the page's contents. The edges of the pages blur and the incomprehensible shapes that line it leap forth as if mounted on a pop-up book. Yet before you can make sense of what's happening, there is a rush of noise all around you, and you return to the world as it was, like something stopped you. Alright. The pollution of the land and water wrought by the giant beast Elinas seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to Elinas itself, even the adults seem to be at a total loss. It simply cordoned off the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, and it reminded me of events from some of the stories I once read. Though I have no substantive evidence, I still sense some sort of will from it. Jacob did too. Jacob, there we go. There were no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, the body was hardening, as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looked like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs. But it does make sense. With such a wellspring of vitality, if my deduction is correct, it may also be used to enhance Jacob's strength by following the same principle. Oh, here we go. However, at this stage, there's no need to subject Jacob to such risks. I should get safe experimental data first through the Institute of Natural Philosophy, and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may waste a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of Elinas remains toxic, and the risk of Jacob. Jacob has returned. He's quite brave, but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. We have no one else to rely on now. The data we've collected is still incomplete. Jacob had minor adverse reactions, primarily vomiting. But he recovered quickly and hasn't shown other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited. Still, even if it's just for the future, we must find a way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Elaine has enrolled in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. He should fit right in with his sharp mind. I brought the pocket watch he gave us, and we compared the time only to find there was already a significant discrepancy. We agreed to meet at the Institute. The brightest minds of Fontaine are gathered there, and we can expect to make huge progress and get much needed help. As for Marianne, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had a long discussion about the Institute, but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell them about Jacob. It's because Uncle Guillotine, who was with them, is part of the Maison Gardiennage. Yep. Although he seems to be treating Elaine and Marianne very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of their lackeys and goons. Well, Paimon can read the words now, but the author's intended meaning is still a total mystery. Jacob, though. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe the contents will link up something. Okay, number 3. The tests on Jacob's strength continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Elinas is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus, the adverse reactions observed before may just have been caused by Jacob's feelings of disgust. It's a relief to know that his physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit and no longer as necessary for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of Elinas, so I made a joke about it. Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. The results have improved significantly in comparison to previous tests. Perhaps more can be done. Then the next step would be to attempt the opening of a passage. The passage was opened successfully, though it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was there. Though he was so scared he was crying, he still managed to wipe them out while bawling. These monsters are identical to those discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt grey, stiff and immobile at the time, so it was relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of Elinus. The Canrian records mention passages appearing in large numbers and numerous dangerous monsters that look like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the location these passages link to is full of these monsters, and I shall tentatively call them beastly rifts. Thus, these hounds may be called rift hounds. As you read faster and faster, you fall into a trance and arrive again in that mysterious space. The same voice from before rings out. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up, and a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now before us. This is quite the predicament. Okay. Hey, come on now, don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Elaine and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know. You're worried that constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. That's why we need to continue researching the things left behind by the Golden Troop. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Institute together and take a look, okay? The voice drifts away again. After what feels like a long time, though, in this world, time seems to no longer measure changes in matter. You hear the voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the fat lady sings. Moreover, we still have to find a way to cure him. Don't be scared, it'll all go smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us. If we want to persuade them further, besides belief, we also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing and put it in the form of a book. I mean, if you're calling it that, then yeah. We'll use our secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see, but using this method, we can share the visions we have foreseen with others. Just as you begin to listen closely to what the voice is saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse. And with a roaring sound resounding, you awake again. Are you okay, Twitika? Was that an earthquake just now? Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened here. Paimon did get a little dizzy, but you look like you fainted. You didn't wind up in some mysterious space again, did you? Well, I mean, just what's going on with that weird space anyhow? If you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you go in and can't get back out? Just what did you encounter inside? I seem to have heard a prophecy that someone made. Did someone say anything in there? It was some kind of prophecy? That's real creepy. If what you say is true, then this was actually a book of prophecies, wasn't it? Why make the format so complicated? The author didn't want people to understand it. Wouldn't it have been better to not write it at all? Actually, I also heard all kinds of sounds while I was meditating. They were just the songs of birds and flowers. Don't know anything about the prophecy you spoke of. Seems we must enter the space again to understand what is going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. I'm still worried. Wait, Paimon wants to come too. No way is she going to stay here alone. Once again, you focus upon meditating and the furor surrounding you fades. The world grows silent. Then you hear the tiniest of sounds and a feeling that is wrath or perhaps grief wells up within your heart. Your very soul feels drawn to this mysterious sound. And as you follow that sound, a whole world, utterly alien, supremely familiar, races to meet you. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Where the heck did we end up? It's like some kind of dreamscape. This must be the strange place you were talking about before. It's much more vivid than before. Did the author of the book really create this place? And they had such a big space inside it too? Well, Paimon doesn't know how they did it, but this place looks like a ruin. Also, we meditated with kind of dealer to get here. But we're the only people around right now. She didn't fall somewhere, did she? Oh no, things could get bad if she winds up in danger. Let's go find her, hurry. Where are we? A crack in the world there. Ooh, it's creepy. I like it. I like this a lot. It's very, very wrong and strange. There's a challenge there, so we can get back... Oh, there you are. I'm in Caesar. Like, over here! And she's fading. There's a chest up there as well. There she is again. Where's she gone? Must be this way, right? But how do I get across there? Can't be it. What's with you?
No time to lose.
Did you go? See, there's the challenge up there.
No time to lose.
Let's light it! By royal decree!
Ah, there we go. Now it's appeared. I was gonna say, I couldn't get across otherwise.
No time to lose.
Okay. Ooh, this is definitely familiar. What? Can't do that because I'm just staring at the ceiling. Like, what? It's gotta be all the way up then. No? Oh. Oh, where'd Canodila go? She was just here a moment ago. Wait, there's something on the ground. Pick it up and take a look. You pick up a page from a book. See that? That's the conclusion the world formula arrived at after countless calculations. The scene we foresaw, the destruction after the cataclysm, and the world where not even a sweet flower or a mint can grow. This is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last? If you have arrived at this place via the Book of Revealing or the Looking Glass, lend me your strength that we may avoid this future. Just as I said, the only way is... This page the same one as the ones we found before? How did it end up here? Let Paimon see. It's easily readable. Is it because we're in the strange space? Cataclysm, destruction, some kind of apocalypse? What? Even if Paimon can read the words, it still doesn't make any sense. This appears to be a prophecy. And so, it's as we guessed previously. So does this mean that this is the future the author wants us to see? A world where even sweet flowers and mints won't grow. Oh, that's a terrible place no matter how you slice it. That really is the future. Shouldn't the author tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone will believe it. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there are other ways to get in here. Still, Paimon doesn't think any of this will be much help in answering Canatila's questions. Ah, forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyway? Us. Paimon, us. The important thing right now is to find Canatila. Let's keep looking. I very much care about this prophecy, Paimon. Like, what does it mean? Like, oh dear. Let's keep going. There's a dog. What? Hey! Where are you going? You're taking the long way around. Why? Hello.
No time to lose.
I'm going in! Wings of darkness!
No sign of Canatila or where she's gone. There's only this fellow here. I said it doesn't seem to want to attack us anymore. That's a first for a Rift Hound, huh? Looks like it wants to say something to us. Well, let it. We shouldn't get too close, just in case. Wait, is Paimon seeing things? What's an ordinary little doggy doing here? Where'd that Rift Hound go? It is the Rift Hound. Tutka, take a look. Is there something wrong with Paimon's eyes? It might be the Rift Hound. Is it trying to tell us to go through the passage over there? Judging from its reaction, Paimon guessed right. Who knows where that's going to lead. But we aren't able to find Canatila anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. And it looks like there's no other route we can take. So let's just try it and see what happens. Alright. Whoa, hello. And we're back. Maybe we never even left. Oh, you had the same reaction I did, Paimon. Canatila, we were looking all over for you. Paimon kept calling out for you, but you never responded. That place was so dangerous, but you just ran around all over the place. Dangerous? The place we entered was so serene and peaceful, like a beautiful garden. But all we saw was rubble. That's odd, I kept looking for you two back in the previous space, but there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird and found a golden butterfly, which brought me up to the top of the garden. What about the Rift Hound? We saw you at a Rift Hound. Alright, the Rift Hound even turned into a dog? Now it feels like Paimon is just talking nonsense. I saw a little dog too. On top of the garden, there was a cute little dog that nodded at me and helped open the way for me. Thought you both had gone somewhere else to play and that I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. Different perceptions of the same thing. And you, what did you discover? We found another page. Right, we found this inside, though we don't know if it'll be useful. It also looks like a page from this book. You open the page you found and show it to her. The butterfly, it's the golden butterfly. The page is? What are you talking about? I can see golden butterflies flying out from the page, just like the one I saw in the space before. Never mind solving anything. We've got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that space is the future predicted by the author, then why did you see a garden? Just thinking about that makes Paimon's head hurt. But I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about these questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we perceive differently, if we can communicate our feelings to one another, maybe the essence of things doesn't matter all that much after all. I wouldn't say that we had a great time in there. But if you figured things out for yourself, good on you. Still, that place is pretty sketchy. And we don't yet have any clue as what's up with that prophecy either. Speaking of the prophecy, this book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? After all, such things aren't set in stone, are they? And since the book mentions other ways to enter that space, we might be able to figure this book and its prophecy out if we find them. And then maybe we can meet there again, in that space. Might be a bit better if we just meet in reality. Also, Canatila, don't go running around in that space anymore. That's going to be the end of that quest. Oh, I do wonder about that. Ooh, that should be enough, right?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, we can go meet up with Mamere now. Ooh, that raises a lot of questions. It really does. Right, let's go meet up with Mamere again then. There was probably loads of different ways to get different, I can't remember what we picked up now. What were they called? What were they called that we had to get for Mamere? Where are they? I can't remember what... The strange thingies. We'll call them that unless I can just check here. No. The strange thingies. Yes, them. There's probably loads of different ways we could get that. But I enjoyed the way we got them. Wrong button. Mamere, we've collected a whole bunch of components. What these do? You've collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. Guess that's what I should have expected from Outlanders. We've experienced lots of things and met lots of people. We've done this sort of thing loads of times after all. That said, how are we going to use these components to fix Seymour? Don't worry, just leave it to me. Things will be alright, just like Father said. She opens the immobile robot dog up along the slit on its back in a manner ill-befitting of repairs. Then she stuffs the scattered components on the ground into the dog, seemingly without looking, as one might when, well, practice at one's job. With that done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket resembles an intricately packed candy with some indecipherable runes carved into it. She embeds this into the gear of the dog's head, and with a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose skitter across the ground. She picks them all up. They are as valuable as mortar in this place, after all. Will this really work? Might just be Paimon's imagination, but it feels like more components dropped than we collected in the first place. On that note, the thing you pulled out a moment ago seems kind of different from those components. This, well, it's not a component, it's a token. A token. That's right. It was something we were all born with. Father said that if we put this in as well, we'd be able to cure Seymour. Wait, you were born with it? Does that mean... Actually, Paimon's not sure how Melusines are born in the first place. I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it, but in my first memories I had the token with me. That's how it is for everyone. Uh-huh. Then isn't it something really valuable to you? Yes, tokens are very important to us. And they're different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. But if that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. Seymour will be by my side, right? He's this way because he tried to save me, so... Relay module detected. Environmental check. Contamination levels high. Activating in safe mode. Whoa, it suddenly moved. Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mamere and... They're Twitka and Paimon. You entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, noble Mr. Twitka and Paimon, the adorable little one. Thank you for your help in the previous altercation. I am prototype 4ACV07. You may call me Seymour. Up till today, for that many clockwork cycles, my functions were in hibernation, awaiting their awakening by my master, such that I may continue fulfilling my assignment. Huh? Hibernation? Couldn't you talk normally before, though? By normal speech, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes? Huh? Your observation is most sharp, almost comparable to that of my master. Previously, when you would bring my artificial clockwork relay module nearby, Miss Mamere, my main voice unit, would be automatically triggered. An artificed clockwork relay module? Are you referring to her token? I apologize, but I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you refer to. As such, I can make no judgment as to any relationship between this token and said artificed relay module. Regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voice over units would work properly once energy supply was restored. In other words, you were just playing fixed lines before, is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct, Paimon, as befits your elegance and wisdom. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts it off when power supply cannot be guaranteed as to prevent complete loss of my functionality. So that means... So all things you said to me before were just pre-written? Affirmative. Your understanding is correct, Miss Mamere. Oh no! Her paintings and stuff. During my previous hibernation, our interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Uh-oh. However, my visual and informational processing modules were not shut off, so I do have the paintings you displayed in my memory unit. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art, but your work does not match any of them. As such, I can reasonably infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so consider this appended to any previous related comments. Oh. Really? Affirmative. You see, the only reason people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique. So don't worry about it. They'll get it in the future for sure. Thank you, Seymour. Paimon, I was afraid that... See, even Seymour says so. You've got to believe in yourself and believe in us too. We understand your paintings, and they are truly beautiful. In any case, thank you for all your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way I will be able to better fulfill my mission. Protect my master. Protect your master. By master, do you mean Mamere? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful to her for taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... Is? Jacob? Question mark? I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage. Inference caused by previous damage. Unable to locate data related to master. Reason for previous emergency activation is unknown. That should not have happened. I must schedule logic unit maintenance. Well, why don't we have something to eat, Seymour? You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure something out once you've had your fill. Not every problem can be solved by eating, you know. Just most of them. That's coming from you. Estimated data damage high. Attempting global search for relevant information. Searching last recorded segment. Failure. Critical damage. Search procedure has been forcefully terminated. Are you really okay? Feels like you're getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Paimon, but do not worry. I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normally. What's going on? It was accompanied by a quake this time. Warning. Extreme increase in environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please leave this place to avoid irreversible damage. Wait, what kind of contamination are you talking about? What's going on? Twitka Paimon, Father says it's dangerous. Hurry. Father again? What danger? What do we have to hurry and do? Scattered Melusines. Danger. There's no time to explain. Please help me. Whatever the case, Twitka, Paimon has a really bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has something to do with what Mamere was talking about. Let's get going. Let's get going. Head to the designated location. Where? Oh, is it going to be down here? Oh, there's an entire new area, look. Oh, okay. That wasn't there before. That's cool.
No time to lose.
So where? Down here. Ha.
All right, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Get up there, child. Come on.
No time to lose.
Fish. How did the fish get here, but I didn't before? Ooh. Look at that. Defeat the Rift Hounds. Seymour trying to help out there.
Reveal thyself. Let's light it up.
Don't want to waste my ultimates at this point. It would be pointless. Where's that chest? We'll have that.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Interesting. Do we dive? Seems we do. And there really is nothing here. You sure this is the place? It should be. Father couldn't be wrong. What was that just then? Well, there's someone hiding there. You can see their arm. Still, Paimon didn't expect that Seymour could dive. Affirmative. I am equipped with the latest multi-use diving unit, with which I may always accompany my master and those composed of pure water. Hello? Huh? Mamere, what are you doing here? Whoa, where did you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? Camera angle's great. This monster kind of just came jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid in the cleft of the rocks. It's all good as long as you're okay. Are you alone? No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. We must help them. The child's name is Buka, tall one. Could I please ask you to rescue her? I'll leave it to us. Yes, let's go. Fish. Alright, where are we? Let's see here, we'll have you. Thank you very much. Okay, cut the seagrass. There we go. Thank you, tall person. Thank you, good-hearted Spectre. Spectre? Hang on a sec, who are you calling a Spectre? Paimon's Paimon and this is Twitika. Anyway, what was all that just now? You two in a place like this? I don't know what happened earlier either. The ground suddenly started to shake, and those scary monsters started to show up. Puka and I were here to pick up those beautiful stones. We've been here many times, and this never happened, nor have we ever seen those frightening creatures. So I've been wanting to ask this, but why is Mamere here? Mamere brought us here. Huh, but how did you know we were here? Father told me. He told me that you were in danger, and that I should ask Twitika and Paimon to come and save you. I think we're getting some idea who Father could be. Father? I see, so it was Father who asked you to come and save us. Thank you, Mamere. So you know who Father is? Glasty? No. Still, Mamere always talks to herself about how she's able to speak to Father. I've always supposed that that's her imaginary friend. She's largely alone otherwise. Don't know what's going on, but thank you all the same. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. Father's the one who told me what to do. Yet the fact we knew to come here means that it can't be imaginary. Come on. My apologies for interrupting Miss Mamere, Miss Puka. Considering our surroundings, I suggest that we leave this place post-haste to avoid further attacks. Another dog appeared! Calm down, Puka. This is the robot dog Mamere picked up before, right? Couldn't move before, though, could it? A keen observation, Miss Glasty. Regardless, my logic circuits recommend that we not tarry. Please allow me to escort you to a safe location. The contamination index here has exceeded the threshold of human tolerance. Contamination index? Could that be related to the hallucinations I saw earlier? Clearly. A safe place. So do we just need to go back home? Yep, Paimon doesn't know what Seymour means by this contamination index stuff, but... Got it. Thank you, Miss Paimon. You've got a good heart. Alright, let's go. Head to the designated location, so we just need to get out of here from the looks of it. Unless it's down. Is it down here? Ooh. It says down, so yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's very cool. Oh, is this a way out or something? Can I go in there? Nope. Oh, there was a Sealy. Okay. Oh, hello. Where are you taking us? This is cool. A very bright place. "20,000 leagues under the sea." Oh. Missed it completely. Oh well. We'll carry on. Where are we going? Oh, lovely. Is this their home then? Oh, so there was a village here too, huh? Ah. Yes, this place was closer to the ore vein, so... As for me, I'm here because it makes it easier to care for the injured animals in the area. Anyway, we should be safe once we reach our home. Thank you, Twitika Paimon. Thank you as well, Mamere. If it wasn't for you, we might have never made it back. Let's have tea next time we get the chance. Tea? Oh, come on. Now's not the time to be shy. I'm not shy, I'm just... Oh, never mind, I understand. In that case, we'll go back first. Thank you for escorting us, Twitika and Paimon. Seeing you. Stay safe. Well, guess our rescue mission's done and dusted, eh? Thank you for your help, and for being willing to trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to do when faced with those monsters. Negative. According to hypotheticals generated from previous data, milady, my sweeper mode would have been capable of negating the threat posed by those hostile life forms. If not for this gentleman's help, however, I would not have eliminated them as quickly. Thank you for your aid. Twitika and Paimon are well-seasoned adventurers, you know. Still, what are these things doing inside Elinus? And they appeared alongside the Quake, too. I wonder how Father is doing. Speaking of that, Paimon thought that Father was a secret only the Melusines knew about. Paimon didn't think that the other Melusines hadn't heard of him either. That's right, no one can hear his voice, just like how no one can understand the painting's contents. They would think that I was talking to myself whenever I spoke to Father. That's understandable. That means that voice I heard then was Father. Well, now that we've seen you repair Seymour, and take us to help Pukran and such, I'm unsure that your father must be a decent person. Absolutely, he's the best in the world. Oh, everything's shaking again. Twitika Paimon, those monsters. They've appeared elsewhere. Huh? This time they've showed up where we were collecting plants previously. You mean the place with the large house and the shipwreck? The lonely place. It's a long way from here. Yes, I know. Oh, what should we do? We don't make it in time. And there's no need to take the long way. We can ascend directly from here. Oh, but there should be no path there. I have just completed a full scan of the surrounding areas. We need only penetrate the layers of rock above us to reach Merusi village directly. That will allow us to reach our destination in good time. It's not that simple, you know. What do you mean, need only to penetrate the layers of rock above us? How do we do that? I detect a lack of faith in my functionalities, Miss Paimon. Concern is unnecessary. My most advanced mining module can penetrate rock layers of this thickness. Noble Sir Twitika, please take me to the waters up above. I cannot maintain diving unit operation while my mining module is active. Well, I guess you can do that too, huh? I'm wondering then, is this where... There it is! This is what I was trying to find! That's why I couldn't find it, because it was down here. It's like, oh... That makes more sense. Oh, hello. We ascend. Boom. Ha ha ha! There we go. Cool. So yeah, we want to go back through the portal over here now then. Go to the lonely place. There we go. Yep, they are. Monsters appeared.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Power that ended.
As you wish, Ming.
Is that it? Oh.
No time to lose.
Oh, I thought I was on target then. There we go. The prismatic resonance shatters the ore, and a Melusine unexpectedly falls out. You rush over to help her up. Unfortunately, she doesn't appear to be injured. Hello? Huh? Mamere, what are you doing here? And you are... Paimon's Paimon and he's Twitika. Mamere brought us here. Ah, is that so? Thank you all. My name is Verda. But just call me V. Or Vi. I'm an apprentice agent of the... Merchase Phantom? Still, didn't think I would get into this mess. How embarrassing. An apprentice agent? Oh, so you were the authorities in Fontaine? No. It's a self-proclaimed title at the moment. One day, though, I'll be a proper agent, just like... Sidil. Wait, so you can give yourself that title? Anyway, what happened just now? Why did you end up hiding inside a rock? Did I do something like that? I don't remember. I don't think you hid in the rock. Just remember falling down while fleeing, but nothing else after that. That was Father protecting you. Father? Never mind that for now. Even Twitika and Paimon don't know what that's about. More importantly, are there any other Melusines trapped here? I didn't see anyone else. I was doing special training alone here after all. But I did catch sight of some humans I've never seen before. Might have been 4 of them. Here we go. Humans you've never seen before. What? Wait just a sec. Did you come across some purple guy and 3 people in red scarves? Jacob. That's right. Are they your friends? No, they are not our friends. How should we explain this? You tell Verdra about what happened before. Huh? So that actually happened? Now that I think about it, they were behaving very suspiciously. I guess I still have a lot to learn. Were Sedil in my shoes? Did you see which way they went? Yes, they were heading that way. Deeper inside. Alright, let's go after them, Twitka. There they are. Sis, why are these things still chasing us? Do I look like I know you, numbskull? It's just bad luck. Oh, come on. Are they seriously still coming? Ah, it's those suspicious people. Stop. Don't run. Be careful, those things behind them are... You, please, help. We'll pay you. I swear. Hello, hello. Uh-oh. All those monsters are coming this way. Careful, Twitika. Excess hostile reactions detected. Switching to purification mode. For your own safety, Miss Mamere, please keep a certain distance. Alright.
Adventure time.
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Yeah.
Off we go.
Would you stay still, please? Make it quite difficult to attack you if you keep disappearing in front of me.
Everybody stand. Eyes on me. Wings of darkness.
Oh, come back here. Stay in my circle. There we go. Saved at last. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Arresting the masterminds behind the summoning of those creatures. What else? Wait, we didn't do anything. We're just being chased by those monsters, honest. What's going on? Tell us everything. So what about that purple guy? Where's Jacob? That's right, confess. Whatever. Now that it's come to this, we might as well come clean. Just our luck, seriously. We should never have taken this job. That madman got us to bring him those red stones. You know those you gathered previously? He said they'd be important. Important for what? Whatever the heck he was doing with them. Didn't tell us anything. Just get me the ores. I Alamar. We're mercs, not miners. And we did it for him, alright. Half a day we worked. And at the end of it, he didn't even pay us when we gave him his damned ores. Even started saying some weird stuff. We hadn't even caught what he said before he took the fragments and left, dropping us like a sack of potatoes with a useless, and I guess old ways are the best. And no pay either. Old ways are the best. I was going to get even with that scoundrel, but he did some hand sign and blabbered out. Something in a language I don't know. That's when those monsters appeared, and they chased us all the way here. Why, that scumbag. Did he summon the monsters at the other locations? What other locations are you talking about? The same monsters appeared in areas around the village, and they're attacking Melusines wherever they find them. Wait, did something like that happen? I didn't know, I swear. After leaving your place, that Jacob guy led us to the intersection up ahead. We didn't really delay. So basically, he never told you anything except that you should go steal the paintings. Don't even bring that up. Never mind telling us anything. That charlatan didn't even pay us our deposit. Why'd you work so hard for someone who doesn't even pay a deposit? Is it because you thought he was handsome? Oh, so you like purple, do you, boss? What in the world are you talking about, you idiot? Of course not. Is that guy handsome anyway? Also, what kind of reason is I like purple? Well, he sure looked like he was in the moor. Hope that a little extra enthusiasm might get him to part with more of it, so I decided to waive his deposit. You fool. And that's what you call a self-inflicted wound? Indeed. Looks like we won't be able to get anything useful from these guys. How should we deal with them now? Don't worry, leave it to me. I'm not an official agent yet, but I can escort them back to the village and hand them over to Sedil, no problem. Wait just a moment, aren't we the victims too? No. No, you're not. You ransacked my house, hurt Seymour, and still you claim to be the victims? That's right. Wait. Whose house did they ransack? Stop, that's not the main point. Exactly. To think you'd even do something like that. You're incorrigible. Come with me now and don't you dare resist. Oh, wait. You're going after that guy, aren't you? We know where he's gone. Listen, he's headed towards the place where the giant rock is hanging. You know, over that way. If you give chase now, you could still catch him. That place with a giant stone. Wait, you mean? It's a warm place that makes people at ease. Why would you tell us this? Hey, even mercenaries know how to be picky about our employers. Apparently not. That self-serving, monster-summoning fraudster is no employer of mine, no matter how much he's offering. Not that he even paid us the deposit in the first place, I mean. Exactly. Everything's shaking again. He says, do you think this earthquake could be... Crap, if more of those monsters show up. Hey, surely you wanted to arrest us, right? Quick, do it now. We surrender. Unconditionally. That's more like it. Go reform yourselves at the fortress of Meripede and learn to be useful to society. Well, guess we'll leave them to you. We'll get to the bottom of these quakes. Alright, mercs. Don't get any funny ideas or the Maison Gardenage are gonna show you what for. Verda takes them away. So, what are we supposed to do now, Twitka? Mamere, what's wrong? You don't look good at all. No, it's not that, it's... Father. It hurts. Why are you doing that? I heard it too. But you look just as horrible, Twitika. You heard something, what did you hear? I'm fine, but... We must hurry. We're out of time. So we gotta hurry. To the place where we collected the paints previously? Yes, please, Twitika. Paimon, we have to get over there. If you say that, shouldn't you rest for a bit? You look like you're hurting all over. Yes, it hurts. I've never experienced anything like this before. I must go. Father must be suffering far more than I. Please, Twitika and Paimon, please take me there, to the place where we gathered high-purity ores earlier. Okay, let's go. There should be a shortcut we can take. Oh... And that's obviously where we're going to be ending this part then, because that's the end of Act 2. That took much longer than Act 1, mainly because we did all those quests, I imagine. That'll be the main reason. But, in the next part... Oh! We're flying away. No! Oh, well. Right, anyway. We'll see about heading to the designated location and Act 3 in the next part. We'll see you then. Ta-da for now.